Greetings, my beautiful kings and queens, of you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit. Now, here we go. Bethany gonna sit up there and cause problems for Wayne and the podcast and Chase because of her issues and her personality that brought out the worst in her tennis. They not problematic, but she gonna make her cousin Charlotte aware of Chase and Wayne. This is a bunch of BS, and I hope to God that Charlotte isn't bad like her cousin Bethany. I don't know if they cut from the same cloth. Do she stand on her own and is fair and respectful, or she just Bethany 2.0? Because Bethany seems to be close to her, seems to like her. She may favor or have the personality of Bethany, and Matt and Greg are more like, I don't know, but let's see, because I don't like people when they try to set bad precedents and put stuff in people's head against someone instead of letting them learn about these people on their own, because Bethany gonna lie and corrupt and be deceptive as always, which is why I can't stand her. But let's see what Charlotte said.
Then Larry, he's been okay. We've been going through some rough patches, and Brooke's been doing good, but she's not so little anymore.
No. Well, isn't she a teenager now?
She's 18. I just took her to get her driver's license. It's been great, and family, is the family here. Yeah. And I'll just have to fill you in on the lawsuit and everything going on with Greg. But that'll be a margarita and dinner kind of situation, because we don't have enough time in the world for that. But it's been a mess, but I'm glad you're back.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad
to be back.
Yeah. It's I think you're really going to take good care of the building.
Right. Is there anybody I should be warned of or anything?
Yeah.
Here you go.
On the second floor, we've got a staffing agency that there's some other types of people, just some suspicious looking people. I won't, name genres.
Oh my God. See, there you go.
Well, just
there you go.
people that don't look like they belong in our types of buildings.
Oh my God.
That come in. So feel free to call the police if you get
that
feeling.
bad.
Yes,
that
bad.
The way
Yes.
she talk about
Let's
black
just
people.
say the police know our building and know me very well, and they take very good care of us.
She talks down to people of color. She does. She talks. I know who she talking about. Probably the ones. I don't know if they was in that building or in Clayton County. I think it was in Matt's building. She came over there, was nasty to the people. I think they was running a studio or something, the brother, and they were having some words, him and Bethany, outside until Matt. But I don't think so, no, because that's not a staffing company. And Chase isn't staffing either, so she hasn't gotten a Chase yet. But I guarantee you they black. The way she talked, people would think that it's okay just because she married to a black man and helping to raise a black child, but that's not changing a thing. What's rooted deep inside of this evil woman. So I don't want to hear about anything about who she married to, but just the way she think about people and talk about them. Karen ain't even a word. She that plus more.
I've had their number on speed dial forever, and
wow.
And all I have to do is call and say, hey, this is Bethany, and they say we'll be here.
Wow.
And then on the fourth floor, oh no, well really, let me tell you about Chase Walker on the third floor. He's going to be your trouble tenant. He and his wife, they've got a suite up there, and they've got Class Clown Films. They do like music videos and stuff, and they have casting calls and things like that. They have hoes and prostitute looking people come in.
Come on now, Bethany.
So I know you don't put up with that kind of stuff.
Bethany.
And I don't either. So we've
girl probably a lot like her.
I can't tell you how many times. So they like to violate their lease or walk the fine line, and I don't put up with that. So you're going to have trouble with them, I can tell you now.
Fine line.
So feel free
the way she talk, oh my God, this is so triggering. Because it's like the way she talk is just like what we dealing with. What we've been dealing with in this administration right now, the climate that we in, and how they want to keep us in line and take away civil rights and all of that to bring us back 100, 150 years, 200 years, if we let them, is the epitome of how Bethany wants things ran. Larry, so help me God. Listen, Brooke leaves Yo, y'all gonna have to do something with this storyline to get Larry to separate from this, because I can't stomach this type of mindset, along with, being married to a black man and having to be subjected, living with a woman that thinks like this. I mean, she's the epitome of what we don't want in society. The way she's speaking down and feeding this woman. I don't know if she, something tells me she's listening to, because she said, we don't like that kind of whatever. And I know you don't. So they must be very similar in personality. So are they going to pass down another woman like Bethany, disrespecting black and brown people in this building the same way? Like, if Bethany was to move on and not get her job, Larry got to deal with her on another level. I don't know if this means she's prepping her. Bethany's gonna be away for a while and they prepping her to be just like Bethany. I don't know. We don't need another one of these skits. I tell you right now, I would not be dealing with this particular storyline much longer. Something has to transform and go different, because it's serious what we having to deal with and battle with injustices daily. I'm not coming here to have my mind like, even though they just skits, they still very triggering, and they still, affect what we're going through, because it's in correlation with what we're dealing with in real society. And I mean, I understand that's what their storyline goes, but after a while, dealing with this in real life and having to take a break from this, I just may have to do that.
Watch out for their number of parking spot places, and make sure you're looking at just all the fine lines and details, because they're going to break every one of them in their lease.
How long have they been doing that? Like,
the entire time they've been here, since I signed their lease.
Wow.
As their,
that's not good.
No, it's not. But they've
have
also
to work on that one.
Work. No, you just got to keep a third eye watching them all the time. The security cameras. That's all I can say. Keep an eye on them too. But on the fourth floor, one of Mr. Walker's buddies is up there. They've got his name's Country Wayne, whatever kind of name that is.
Yeah.
He's got an office up there for podcast or something, where he does that kind of stuff, and he likes to walk a fine line as well.
The man just didn't even get in the building yet,
so he doesn't flap his gums as much as Chase does. But I don't know.
They renting a space. You don't control these people like they overseers and plantation owners. Okay, they are there to rent a space and run their business. They're not disturbing anybody. They're not disrespecting anybody. But you just feel that you need to just talk about these people and tell them they need to walk a fine line and watch over them and make it very uncomfortable to be a tenant. I don't even know why Chase still staying there. I would have broke that lease and been went somewhere else. And then you're going to invite Wayne into this. Like, Wayne definitely don't want anybody disturbing this. So this is, oh my God, with the amount of money that he's put in this place to redesign and fix this and decorate. I hope Mr. Newberger doesn't give them a problem with what they doing, and Candace's designs or whatever, because I think it's basically equipment. They're not really messing with the structure of the place. But $136,000 to do this whole floor. I don't need no harassment from nobody. Just let me run my business.
I think he likes to get Mr. Walker to be his hinge man on things.
So they kind of team up?
Well, I'm not really sure what you want to call it, but I just know that they're buddy-buddy, and they like to not follow the rules and walk the gray area a lot. And then when I do call them out, they like to do whatever they can to get under my skin.
Bethany, I'll make sure she got somebody in there just like her to run that place just like her.
Yeah, I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to do whatever I need to do to get that side pain out.
We're going to have to work on that. Is there anybody else other than those two that are the worst?
Those are the worst, but on occasion we'll have somebody come in for a couple of months here and there on the lease, but it's usually temporary.
Okay.
But really, the parking places are the ones that I have troubles with.
Yeah.
I hope Charlotte will get to know these people on her own without Bethany's recommendations.
That man. Anyway,
is he late on his lease payment?
No,
ain't nobody late on no payments.
But he likes to do everything else he can to, Anyway, I'm gonna get out your hair. I got
God,
some
you
errands
said
and stuff
enough.
I gotta run, but I can't wait to catch up over that margarita.
No, me too.
Or a
girl.
gallon of
Oh,
I know,
Bethany
right?
is
Like a big
disgusting.
pitcher.
well,
She
no,
is
a gallon.
It's a chips and salsa.
Well, yeah. All right. Hey,
All right.
you watch this building.
I will.
Okay, you call me.
All right.
She's disgusting. I'm done with her. Yeah, she's trying to get this woman to, basically paint a bad picture with a very broad brush to let her already have, you know, preconceived notions or thoughts on them before she even actually gets to know them with all this negative feedback. It's disgusting. If Larry only knew the things that she said, it's just not right. I hope she doesn't come in here trying to rule with an iron fist and be just as bad as Bethany. I hope not. Yeah, it's just, I don't got a good feeling about this. You know they're gonna bring some drama in this. Chase, please don't do this to us. Please don't do this. We don't need another Bethany. Let me know what y'all think. You think it's gonna be a bad, hostile environment? This woman is a lot like Bethany, or she's taking what Bethany says, but with a grain of salt? Let me know. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.